Over the past 2 years, few storylines in women's basketball have generated as much conversation as the contrast between A'ja Wilson's established dominance and Caitlin Clark's rapid rise into the global spotlight. What once felt like a simple generational overlap has now evolved into a broader discussion about style of play, international basketball fit, leadership, and the direction Team USA appears to be heading as it prepares for future World Cup and Olympic cycles. While Wilson has built her legacy on physical dominance, interior scoring, and consistent production within the WNBA system, Clark represents a different archetype entirely, one rooted in spacing, range, pace, and adaptability across officiating styles. As USA Basketball evaluates talent not just for domestic success, but for international competition under FIBA rules, these distinctions have become more important than ever. International basketball places a premium on versatility and self-created offense. Physical play is more continuous, whistles are less frequent, and players are expected to finish through contact rather than rely on trips to the free throw line to establish rhythm. This reality has led analysts, scouts, and fans alike to examine how different stars translate outside the WNBA environment. Wilson, widely regarded as one of the most dominant post players of her era, thrives in systems that reward strength, positioning, and drawing contact in the paint. Clark, on the other hand, impacts games in ways that are far less dependent on officiating tendencies. Her shooting range stretches defenses beyond recognition, her passing vision creates advantages without physical contact, and her ability to score from deep neutralizes defensive schemes regardless of how tightly games are called. As Team USA evaluates long-term roster construction, adaptability has become a central theme. Coaches are tasked with building units that can function in multiple environments, against unfamiliar opponents, and under varying officiating standards. In that context, players who can manufacture offense without relying on specific conditions often gain additional value. Clark's game, built around footwork, timing, spatial awareness, and decision-making, travels seamlessly. Whether defenders play aggressively or conservatively, her impact remains visible. This consistency has fueled the perception that she fits naturally into international systems designed around ball movement, spacing, and tempo. At the same time, discussions around leadership and professionalism have increasingly shaped public narratives. Team USA is not just selecting athletes, it is selecting ambassadors. The players chosen to represent the country are expected to manage pressure, scrutiny, and attention with composure. In an era dominated by social media, every comment, reaction, and public interaction is amplified. Fans and analysts have noted that Clark's responses to criticism, hype, and expectations have remained measured and focused on basketball. Her public messaging emphasizes gratitude, team success, and growth, qualities that align with the image USA Basketball often prioritizes on the international stage. This contrast has fueled intense debate among fans. Supporters of Wilson point to her championships, MVPs, and sustained excellence as proof that she remains indispensable. Others argue that the future demands a different skill profile, one better suited to the global game. These conversations are not simply about individual players, they reflect a larger shift in how women's basketball is evolving. The sport is faster, more perimeter-oriented, and increasingly global. Exposure now extends far beyond traditional fan bases, drawing in new audiences who connect with style, creativity, and accessibility as much as raw dominance. What has intensified the conversation is timing. As Clark's influence has grown, both on and off the court, she has become emblematic of the sport's modernization. Attendance spikes, broadcast numbers, and international interest have followed her presence. While Wilson remains a cornerstone of the league, the spotlight has undeniably expanded, and with it, expectations for how stars respond to change. Some interpret this moment as a changing of the guard. Others see it as a natural evolution where multiple eras overlap before one eventually takes precedence. From Team USA's perspective, the challenge is balancing respect for legacy with preparation for the future. Rosters are not built solely on past accomplishments, but on projected fit, chemistry, and adaptability. International tournaments demand cohesion under pressure, and coaches often prioritize players who can adjust quickly, accept roles fluidly, and maintain focus amid global scrutiny. This environment rewards emotional discipline as much as physical skill. As evaluations continue, every exhibition, camp, and public interaction contributes to how players are perceived, not just as athletes, but as representatives of American basketball. Ultimately, the conversation surrounding Wilson and Clark reflects something much bigger than a single roster decision. It highlights the evolving criteria for greatness in women's basketball. Talent remains essential, but versatility, composure, and global appeal now carry significant weight. As Team USA looks ahead to 2026 and 2028, the emphasis appears increasingly clear. The future belongs to players whose games and mindsets translate everywhere. As the discussion continues, it's impossible to ignore how public perception shapes opportunity in modern sports. The digital era has transformed athletes into constant storytellers, whether intentionally or not. Every interview, post, and reaction contributes to an ongoing narrative that fans, media, and organizations absorb in real time. In this environment, players who consistently project stability and focus often gain trust, not just from coaches, but from sponsors, international partners, and governing bodies tasked with protecting the sport's image. Caitlin Clark's rise has coincided with this shift, positioning her as not only a standout performer, but a symbol of where women's basketball is heading. Clark's appeal extends beyond her stat line. Her ability to command attention without courting controversy has resonated across multiple audiences. She acknowledges those who came before her while remaining focused on the present, a balance that has helped her navigate unprecedented visibility. When moments of tension arise, she redirects attention back to the game itself. This approach has strengthened the perception that she is prepared for the responsibilities that come with representing her country on the world's biggest stages. International competition magnifies pressure, and Team USA historically values athletes who can shoulder that weight without allowing it to fracture team chemistry. For Wilson, the moment has been more complicated. As someone who spent years as a central figure in women's basketball, adjusting to a shifting spotlight is no small task. Legacy players often face a unique challenge, maintaining excellence while adapting to a league that is changing around them. Fans have debated whether Wilson's responses to Clark's emergence reflect competitiveness, frustration, or simply the growing pains of transition. Regardless of interpretation, the situation underscores how quickly narratives can harden when public discourse becomes polarized. What Team USA appears to be signaling, intentionally or not, is that the next era will be defined by cohesion, adaptability, and global resonance. Coaches are not simply assembling the most decorated roster possible. They are crafting a group designed to thrive under FIBA rules, intense physical play, and worldwide scrutiny. This requires players who can create offense independently, maintain emotional balance, and elevate teammates rather than dominate attention. Clark's game naturally complements this philosophy. Her ability to orchestrate offense, stretch defenses, and remain effective regardless of officiating style offers a blueprint for modern international basketball. The broader implication is clear. Success at the highest level now requires more than individual brilliance. It requires alignment with the sport's evolving identity. Women's basketball is expanding faster than ever, reaching new continents, cultures, and audiences. Players who embrace that growth, who view rising stars as opportunities rather than threats, are better positioned to thrive. Those who resist change risk being left behind, not because they lack talent, but because the game has moved forward. This moment also serves as a lesson for the next generation. Young athletes watching this unfold are learning that professionalism matters. How players handle adversity, competition, and shifting roles can influence careers as much as performance itself. Team USA selections, endorsement opportunities, and leadership roles increasingly reflect this reality. The message is subtle but unmistakable. Greatness today is measured by impact, adaptability, and the ability to unify rather than divide. As preparations continue for future international tournaments, the focus will remain on building a sustainable foundation. Clark's presence represents more than individual success. It represents a strategic direction. Her skill set aligns with the demands of the global game, and her approach aligns with the values Team USA seeks to